So AutoCAD is a basic software. Nowadays, those who have not know AutoCAD, that means they are not engineers. Actually, the engineer's work is to execute your work. And through the drawing, we are executing our works. So the basic software is our AutoCAD software. So in AutoCAD software, I'm going to elaborate about the AutoCAD, what are the works under civil engineering, what are the exercise we will do in through by the help of AutoCAD software. So that type of thing I will discuss about this slide. So now you go to the next slide. First, I'm going to discuss about the AutoCAD. AutoCAD is the automated computer-aided design and drafting software, and it is invented by Autodesk company. You all know about the Autodesk company. It is a US-based company product, worldwide used company-based software. In this software, we are do our drawing and dimensioning part, implementation of manual to CAD drawing, usable for all engineering aspects. And here we are use both the tools, 2D tools and 3D design tools. And 2D is called drafting and 3D is called modeling. You all are know about 2D and 3D. 2D is a two-dimensional, 3D is a three-dimensional. With the help of, we do the axis, with the help of two axes, that is called 2D. With the help of do any work through the three axis, that is called your 3D. So nowadays we are using AutoCAD 2020. It is the latest version in AutoCAD. So now you see, I am going to explain about what the civil engineers are doing in AutoCAD. First thing, you see the user interface of AutoCAD. So now you can see here, this one is the screenshot of this software. And you can see here, the top of this there, the A icon is there. This is the AutoCAD icon. Under this icon, these are the tools is there. Like your new file, open file, save file. These are the type of tools is under your AutoCAD application symbol. Under this application symbol. Next, you can see here the home, insert, annotate, parametric view. These are called menu bars. And under this menu bar, you can see here the draw, modify, annotation, layer, block, property. These are the type of toolbars. So with the help of this toolbar, we will do our drawing. So you can see as an example, I show you here the drawing is there. In next slide, I will discuss about each and every drawing, how we will do this drawing and what we think before start this drawing. Okay, so these are the example of drawings. Now I can go to the command base. This is totally a command based software. Either you can use the tools, either you can use the commands. So here you can see some standard command is there, some draw and modify command is there, some format command is also there, some extra command is there. We need the extra tools. So we call the tools from the extra command. We use the drafting. For the drafting purpose, we use some function key to control our drawing process. So we can use our ortho, OSNAP, polar, grid. These are the types of function keys work. And next, the paper size. Paper size is very important for all the civil engineering aspects because we will print our drawing in the paper. So we essential for this size of the paper. We need this size because without size we can't imagine that what are the drawing we want to put, which type of paper we want to print that. So you have to know about the paper size. So next, 3D command is also there because earlier I also told you the 3D tools is also there. So here you can see the 3D command is there, like your extrude, region, subtract. These are the type of 3D tools. We use these 3D tools and command and we will do our modeling part. So later I will also discuss about the 3D modeling. So now you can see as a civil engineer what we will do in AutoCAD works. So first we will do our plan part. So we will first draw a plan. Then we will go to the next part is our elevation part. Then after complete your elevation, then we will go to the section part. Then layout. Then detailing part is there. Then site plan is there. Sheet setup is also there and 3D modeling part is also there. So now I am going to discuss about one by one all the parts, phases. So first, you see the next slide. See the plan is there. So what do you mean by plan? Plan is a top view of the building. So you can see here, this plan is showing on only on the built up area. Built up area means which area have building area, or you also say that the floor area. It is called the floor area. So floor area is called a built up area. So built up area, we use this drawing to show our built up area, where I give a bedroom, where I give a bathroom, where I give a kitchen, where I give a area. Which area? The specified area. Kitchen, bedroom, dining. These are the area we specified this area according to our plot area. Built up area. So you can see here the lots of area is there. Bedroom is the different area, bathroom is the different area, dining is the area, and stair is also area. So this part is you do in our plan area. Before going to start our plan, first you set your mind what we will give on that area. The maximum area you can utilize that. Okay, and it is depend on the requirement of the building. A client give a work on the basis of the requirement. Okay, so first you, before going to start our plan, first you think about the requirement of that building. As per that requirement, you will do our drawing properly with dimension, with particular area you specify. This area is our bedroom, this area is our dining drawing. So these are the process under our plan. Next is the elevation. So the elevation is just only the view. If you want to show your front view, then with the help of plan, you will do the elevation view. Either your front view, you will show your front view, side view, back view. So whatever you want, you show our view with the help of our plan. So for the elevation view, we will use our construction line. In AutoCAD, that command is called construction line command. So with the help of construction line command, we will do our elevation drawing. So in elevation, you can see your side elevation, front elevation, rear elevation. Now you see here in this elevation, I will show the door, window, ventilator, and the chaja. We are showing all the things. This one is the balcony. So we showing all the things, whatever you see in your views. So that view we will show in elevation, through the elevation. Next, I will go to show you the most important part in the drawing, that is the section. Why we show the section drawing? Because in elevation, you can see only the outer view of that building. But in section view, we will show our inside of the view of the building. Here you can see in elevation, you can see only the wall. But here, I will show you the inner part of the wall. What is the inner part of the wall? This stair is there, this window is there, and also we will define our dimension through the section drawing. So in this section drawing, you can see here the floor to floor height. But in elevation, we are not showing the section dimension, but in section we are showing all the dimension. Whatever is that, this one window dimension is there, stair dimension is there. So all the dimension and all the detailing part we will show on the section. Okay, so section is very important for the drawing, for the purpose of work. So next, this is the layout. Layout is also a very important part. Here, I'm only show you the column layout, but the layout is the different member for the different layout. We are showing the beam layout in drawing, column layout in drawing, slab layout in drawing, because these are the member is very important for the building structure. Okay, but the main member is our column member. So that's why I'm here showing the column layout. So you can see this is called the column layout. Okay, you can see here all the column is there, and between the two column dimension is there. Here I am take only the center to center distance. Why I am specify the center line? Because the center line is very important, because and column is work on the transferring the loads from the top to bottom. Okay, so we will transfer that load 100% from the top to bottom. So we will need the 100% load. So how we will get the 100% load? So we will get our 100% load from the CG point of the member, that is center gravity point of the member. So our center gravity point is our center point. So each and every center point have give the maximum load. So we will transfer our maximum load from the top to bottom. That means we start from the top and complete up to the foundation. We will transfer our whole the load, building load to the foundation, and foundation transfer that load to the soil. So this is the process we will do our layout. As per layout, in this layout drawing is also known as a working drawing. So through this drawing, we will work on our site. So this is called layout. Now this is the detailing part. Detailing part is very important because before going to construction work, you have to know about what are the physical material you can use in our member. So here I am showing the stair bar detail. So you can see here all the detailing is there because in this step the tread and riser area we will not use the reinforcement bar. We only use the PCC work. The PCC is called plain cement concrete work. And in this area, you can see here in this area, this one is the floor area. So from the floor area to the waist slab to the landing part, we will use our reinforcement bar. So here you can see the detailing part. So here I am showing all the detailing part. What is the dimension is that for the all the steps. And you can see here I am showing one septic tank, the plan and section of this septic tank. Right hand side I am showing the slope foundation. Slope foundation is type of isolated foundation. So you can see here all the dimension is there for the bar, 8 mm bar. Here I am using the 8 mm bar, 125 mm center to center spacing is there. These are the using for the shear reinforcement bar. And this one is the longitudinal bar. So which bar we are used for longitudinal bar? 12 mm bar is there. So we are use the 5 number of bars in 12 mm dia. The bar size is our 12 mm. So that type of dimension, that type of detailing we will provide in this drawing. So in this drawing, we show the plan of this slope foundation. You can see here the size of the foundation. You can see here the size of the column. And here we are use the 12 mm bar size on for this foundation. And here the support is there, mid span is there. So I am here showing all the detail. If you need the extra detail, you will do the drawing and to show in your detailing part. So these are the type of drawing. We need this drawing to show our seat. So finally, we will go to the, after detailing, we will go to the site plan. Why need this site plan? Because in site plan, we will show our plot area and which location our plot is there. So here we showing this, the plot area. So this one is our plot area because the earlier drawing we saw the built up area. This one is the plot area. In this drawing, the built up area and plot area both are same area. But in municipality area, both are different area. Because as per rules and regulation, we will use some plot area is different. We will show the built up area is different. But here I am showing the site plan. So site plan we will show the all the built up area is there. All the location is there. This one is the road. That is the Netaji Subhas road. Just I give an example. This one is our road. I'm just showing the road is there and this one is our area. Okay, so site plan only we show the location of that area, plot area. Now you can see this is called the seat set. After complete all the drawing, we will set our seat. So how we will set our seat? So one by one, we will provide our drawing on a single seat. So here I am showing one example. You can see here. Here the ground floor plan is there, first floor, all the plan is there, roof plan is also there. This one is the column layout, this one is the side plan. Here you can see here the back view is there, side view is there, section is there. Here all the lots of detailing is there. Stair detailing is also there, foundation detailing is also there, septic tank is also there. And right hand side you can see this one is called template. Template has fixed. All the time we set our template style, but you have to change the dimension according to your plan. So one thing, your template is fixed, only the style of this template. But you have to change your specification because the different structure have different specification. So you have to change this specification as per requirement of this drawing. So you can see here, all the land area is there, cover area is there, total cover area is also there, open space is there. We specify all the detail through this template. So this one is our 2D part. So after complete this 2D part, we will go to the 3D modeling part. So you can see here, I here show you only the one example. This is the 3D modeling example. We use this 3D tool and we will do this modeling part in AutoCAD. This is a real model drawing. So you can see here is I take the screenshot for just showing this example. So you can see here 3D model is also possible in AutoCAD. The maximum institution, maximum training centers are called AutoCAD is only used for the 2D. Only will they use for the drawing purpose. But here I can show you, we will do the both part. Drafting part as well as modeling part. So we will do the both part. 2D part is also there, 3D modeling part is also there. So this one is our the 3D modeling part. So in this slide, I'm